All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. My God, the audio seems kind of odd in the beginning. Okay, there we go. I was fixing to say, it was like the music was like really quiet, but the sound effects were really loud. Yo, we got the plane going over. Bro's gonna hit the bridge and just absolutely crumble, but what the heck, did Quick Revive just get dropped in? What is this? But yeah, today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. We are playing a custom map, which is Mob of the Dead Bridge Survival. But the custom map is not really the point of today's video. I kind of wanted to just talk about Black Ops 6 Zombies and discuss some things about it, get some hype going for it, I guess, because frankly, the info has started to come out for the game. Things have started to heat up a little bit. You know, I haven't really, like, sat down and done a video talking about it, so I thought, why not, you know, go over some stuff. We actually just had the intro cinematic for Terminus Island come out. We had that come out literally 30 minutes before I'm recording this video, and that was a pretty cool cutscene. Again, I'm not really, like, super well-versed in the story or anything by any stretch of the imagination, so if you're coming here thinking I'm going to talk about the lore implications, I got to be honest, this is not the channel for you. Go check out my boy Det Somerset for that. I did want to bring up the fact that in the trailer, though, you know, they're really pushing my boy Ricky Richtofen back into the fold, which is super nice to see. It looks like he is, again, going to be kind of like the main villain, which I think is pretty epic. It's been a long time since Richtofen has truly been the villain. And I mean, it's been a long time since he's even been in the story at all. I know, obviously, at the end of Cold War, we had him pop up. And again, this isn't like necessarily the Richtofen we know. This is Eddie, the young version that went with Samantha to the new timeline or whatever. But, you know, he's still Richtofen. He's still going to be scheming. Yo, this guy dodging like an Ascension zombie. Love to see it. But I do think it is really nice that Richtofen is like going to be a key figure in the storyline for this game. I hope my boy Nolan North gets to voice him again. And I love that they're kind of setting up like him as the villain. It's definitely going to have me way more intrigued in the story for this game than I was for Cold War. Like, I got to be honest, I really did not care about the story in Cold War. Also, I'm not going to buy Quick Revive because, frankly, this entire map is just this. So, yeah, let's not buy Quick Revive. I want to see how long I can go without it. Also, is there a perk machine? Hold on, I need to stop the BO6 talk for a second. Like, is there anything other than Quick Revive, or is this literally the only perk? There's no way this is the only perk, right? Oh my God, this might actually be the only perk. Okay, well, maybe I should be buying Quick Revive. I don't know, we'll figure it out. The cutscene looked incredible, though. I'll definitely link in the description if somehow you haven't seen it by now. I'm sure this video is going to be coming out a couple days after the trailer did, but the cutscene looked amazing. The animations, the graphics, absolutely incredible. Hopefully, Zombies has a good budget this time. Okay, here's another part. Let's get that. But yeah, W cutscene. I'm glad that Richtofen is back into the fold. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see now. So the perks just dropping over time. So this is kind of like Nuketown. Oh, boy. I might be kind of screwed. Jug might be coming in real late. I need to get as many points as possible. I'm still not going to buy Quick Revive, though. I don't plan on this video being super long. Like I said, I mostly just want to discuss some BO6 stuff. I thought about doing like a post commentary for this, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not really the best at post commentary. Not that I'm like amazing at live com either, but I've always done live com, so I'm so used to that. But anyways, let's get the Spectral Shield. Oh boy, Blood of the Dead Shield. Let's get it. But yeah, also recently, you know, we saw a little bit more about the Gobblegums, and we saw a picture of the Gobblegum machine that is going to be coming to BO6. It's basically very similar to the old one, except instead of like the lion and, you know, it being Dr. Monty, it's got the bunny from Cold War that was like replaced the teddy bear. So that's pretty interesting. Apparently the system is going to be pretty similar to BO3. I haven't really looked into a lot of it, but apparently Kirkaholic is coming back, and it's going to work pretty much the same. So I'd be curious to hear what you guys think about that in the comments. Like, are you pro Gobblegum? Are you anti Gobblegum? Do you not really care? I remember being pretty anti Gobblegum during BO3's life cycle, but after it was over, I kind of started to prefer it a little bit. Because, I mean, ultimately, I know a lot of people who were pro Gobblegum, whenever they're arguing with somebody who's against Gobblegum, they'll be like, well, you don't have to use it. And I remember hearing that a lot during like BO3, and I was like, yeah, you don't have to, but it's there, and you know, it's like, you're at quite a disadvantage if you don't use it. But the truth is, after BO3's life cycle ended, like every time I would go back to BO3, I never used Gobblegum. and it did not affect my gameplay experience at all. So truth is, you really don't have to use it. Now, I do wish that like some of the OP megas were not as OP. Some of them were pretty game breaking. Perkaholic by the end of BO3's life cycle wasn't even like the top 3 best Gobblegum, honestly. I'm excited that it's coming back. I think it was a cool thing in BO3. I think it gave the game even more personality and opened up a lot more interesting ideas, especially with challenges. Like first room challenges got so much more interesting if the first room had a Gobblegum machine in it. I think that it's definitely a W for them to bring it back. I'm curious to see how they're going to handle the monetization. Again, I haven't really like looked deeply into the leaks because apparently BO6 has been just like leaking left, right, and center, and it's leaking all over the place, bro. I mean, it is what it is, but I did see the stuff by the Gobblegums, and I'm not sure if the monetization got leaked for it, but I'm very curious to see how that's going to work because obviously BO3, if it wasn't for the ability to dashboard and save your Gobblegums, man, that would have been rough. Holy crap. Bro, I am making a million points. I'm going to save the zombie and see if I can get a better gun. What we got? Foul. Oh, wait, I just now realized we have PhD here. I have M1911. Let's get some freaking Mustang and Sally action going. Come on now. Can't believe I almost missed out on that. Bro, look at that Pab camo. Heck yeah. Very nice, very nice. Got the Uzi. I love how many unique weapons there were in Mob. The SMR, yo, that's wild. Also, side note, I love how in Mob, the perks don't really have their jingles. It actually adds to the atmosphere so much better. Oh, we got the Blundergat? Okay, okay. Yo, I got no money, though. Okay. I'm not going to be making any points with this setup, but whatever. Do we have a perk coming in? I think we do. What is that? Oh, double tap. All right. The perk that Treyarch does not want to bring back anymore. It's funny how it used to be PhD, and now it's turned into double tap. Like, there's always one perk that Treyarch ends up having a vendetta against. Speaking of double tap and new perks, we also found out recently that there is a new perk coming to BO6, which it's about dang time. They haven't had a new perk in zombies since BO4. Like, what the... But we finally have a new perk coming in BO6. Granted, it doesn't seem to be the most original idea ever. We don't know exactly what it does, but it has melee in the name. I'll throw an image on screen of what it looks like. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce the last part. You know, we're just gonna ignore that. Yeah, this seems like a pretty cool design of a perk. Probably gonna be similar to Ethereal Razor, similar to Slappy Taffy from Infinite Warfare. I hope that it's got like a unique twist on it that does something a bit more original than just like, oh, here's a more powerful knife. So we'll see what that's all about. One thing that is kind of disappointing though is it is a perk can. It's not a perk bottle.
Why? 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 Why?
Granted, I thought that the perk cans were a cool addition to Cold War for sure, but I gotta be honest, I just prefer the bottles. Maybe that's just like some old head, like nostalgia-ridden take, you know, but I don't know. I miss seeing the perk bottles personally. Bro, this perk setup I got is wild. PhD and double tap. Okay. Hopefully there's more than just that, but I'm gonna assume that's the only new perk because let's be real, that it's the first new perk in zombies since BO4 in 2018 or 2019, whatever. Like, I don't have much faith that they're gonna have another new perk. Oh, we got Brutus. Yo, eat this. Oh my god, I just launched that dude's body. But yeah, it's not like the most exciting perk in my opinion. I'm not super excited over the idea of a melee perk, but I am happy that there is a new perk. Even if it's not like the most original idea ever, at least it's a brand new perk with a brand new name. Also, I will say, a commenter actually pointed this out to me. I thought this was a very, very good point. They said that one reason to get excited for this perk is that the newer Call of Duties have way more melee weapons. Because if you think about it, like back in the day, you know, with BO4, for example, I don't recall there really being, like, any melee weapons in BO4. Like, I think it was just the ballistic knife, maybe one more other weapon. So Ethereal Razor really wasn't, like, the greatest thing to have. These days, ever since Cold War and, like, the new monetization, like, seasonal content system of Call of Duty, like, every season adds, like, a new melee weapon or two. So Cold War had a crap ton of melee weapons, and they were really good. So I think that's actually kind of a very good point that they made, and does actually get me a bit more excited for the melee perk coming to BO6, because we're probably going to have a lot of different melee weapons, and they're probably going to be pretty good. So hopefully that perk is good. Hopefully it's a little bit more unique than some other melee perks, but only time will tell, you know. Hey, we got Speed Cola. Give me that, give me that. Yo, they really don't want to give me Jug. It is what it is. Bro, what? Oh my god. Double points and a double nuke. Okay. Also, huge shout out to whoever made this map because the aesthetic and everything is very, very similar to Mob of the Dead. I know there's at least one or two other like full remasters of Mob, and I even thought about like playing the original Mob for this video, but I thought this would work best just for like talking. If you are wondering why I'm even playing this, it's actually because the cinematic for Terminus Island that just came out, the map is very clearly inspired by Mob. It kind of looks like a Mob Zetsubo hybrid, so that's why. Yo, how many perks or power-ups just dropped over there? Hold up. What the? Yo, that's insane. But yeah, that's actually why I'm on this map, because watching that really gave me like a Mob vibe. It's a good looking map so far. I wish well, I don't want to see too much of it, but at the same time, I feel like we need to see just a tiny bit more. Which I'm sure we will at some point, because I want to see like more of like the vibe of the map, because we haven't really gotten a lot of gameplay. We got like a few seconds like earlier this year. Now we have the cinematic trailer, which the cinematic didn't really like show that much, but either way, I'm looking forward to the map. We also have another map coming, which is Liberty Falls. There may have been some info that's leaked out about that map, but I haven't really like paid attention to it. All I know is it's supposed to be kind of like a town style map. It's supposed to be like small scale survival based, which is a massive W in my opinion. I think having the launch of BO6 have Terminus Island, which is like the main story map, and have it be very expansive with a big Easter egg, and then having a smaller scale survival map to go alongside it, is already going to make BO6's launch one of the better ones, in my opinion. That formula, that combo, works very, very well. Having a big map and a smaller map, 2 maps on launch. It's not like Cold War where you only have 1 and that's not enough, and it's not like BO4 where you have 4 maps where 3 of them are large scale like Easter egg complex maps, which I know some people would consider 9 to not really be that complex. I guess you're right, but it still had a big Easter egg. The only map out of the 4 with BO4's launch that you could really say wasn't very complex at all was Classified. You know, the Easter egg was literally just get to round 150. Which, hey, I mean, back during the BO4 launch, that was probably the hardest Easter egg of all of them because, you know, good luck not crashing. But I'm definitely happy about the launch offering for BO6. I can't wait to just, you know, learn more about the game and see what we have in store. I don't want to learn too much. You know, I heard that apparently there may be a zombies beta. What? Which, I gotta be honest, I am fully against that idea. Maybe that's a hot take, I don't know. But to me, like, multiplayer betas work because your first time playing a multiplayer map is not really that special. I'm not saying like anything against multiplayer, but you know, let's be real. Like, you play a new multiplayer map, sure, you have to learn how it works and everything, and you know where the spawns are, but ultimately you're just running around on an area trying to, you know, take out the other team. Whereas your first time playing a zombies map is very special. I personally do not want my first time playing a zombies map to be in a beta where it's not even finished and then I have to wait like another 2 months to actually play the thing again in its final form. So I don't know, maybe you guys would disagree with me on that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments. Personally, I'm pretty against the idea of a zombies beta, but apparently there might be one for BO6, so I guess we'll see what happens. But the beta is coming at the end of this month, August 30th, I believe. I will definitely be streaming the beta, playing the multiplayer. Again, the multiplayer just leaked. Granted, the gameplay was from the PS4 version, and I've seen people say like, oh, it looks terrible. I'm like, yeah, no crap, it looks bad. It's on the freaking PS4. Like, how's that console still alive? Oh my god. I would not judge BO6's multiplayer based on that leaked PS4 gameplay. You know, we got the DSR. Oh my god, where's the Rustman jump scare? Zombie Rustman jump scare. It's so weird how custom maps always do the dual render scope for their snipers, even though originally it was not like that at all. Bro, you get a lot of power-ups on this map. What the? Alright, give me that papped sweeper. Let's get it. Hey, there's Jug. You know, at this point, I'm not even gonna buy it. Like, I don't need you, bro. But yeah, I will say, like, this is one thing I just love about customs. The fact that people are able to recreate the look, the feel, the HUD, the vibe, everything of different zombies games in BO3 is so good. I mean, obviously this still feels like BO3, you know, you have the slide and everything. Gameplay still feels like BO3. It's not 100% like BO2, but you know, you have BO2's like look, you have the BO2 perk icons, PAP, guns, everything is like in line with BO2, and that's what's so cool about customs. Like, I know that's a little like random, but that's one thing I always love is like BO3 at this point is just a hub for pretty much anything. You know, people make zombies maps in this game that don't even feel like Call of Duty, so. But yeah, anyways, I think that's probably going to be it for this video. I don't think there's like a viable ending or anything to this map. I mostly just want to get on here, play, and talk about BO6. I guess to finish this off, I'll ask, how are you guys feeling about BO6 so far? I mean, are you looking forward to it? Are you not looking forward to it? Where do you think it will rank amongst the Call of Duty Zombies games? Do you think it'll be one of the better ones, one of the worst ones? Obviously, it's still pretty early, and we don't know for a fact how things are going to turn out, but I would love to hear your guys' thoughts about it in the comments. It's kind of why I did this video, just want to get some discussion going. You know, in the meantime, you can get back to answering my daily polls. You know, I've turned into my man Charles Paralo, Poll Boy Jr. over here, just daily poll grind.
What do you mean by that?
That sounded really bad. You know what I mean. Anyway, we should probably just go ahead and wrap the video up. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like and sub to the channel for more zombies-related content. Can't wait for BO6. Looking forward to the beta, and hopefully the game does not disappoint. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.